I don't know if many of you have seen the part three to the spells they place upon us. It was blocked by YouTube, but it's on BitChute. The link will be in the description. I guess I'm just gonna make this quick, because if you happen to go watch it, I spoke about just getting back to Christ, things being a distraction, and that's what I mean to do, but for the worry of just my situation and other things, I'm gonna try and do this in a way that I don't violate spiritual law, because I've told many stories trying to give enough detail without disrespect, but as to what really happened on these strange occurrences. And this morning, I was a little upset as to someone giving someone else my number that I haven't spoken to in quite a while. And I was so agitated by it because I thought it was for something minor that things started to get a little heated. I started fussing at them because I didn't. And understand, I'm not trying to disrespect this person. The only way I've found to make peace with this individual, because they, as well as many other people in my life, have spoken to something that I could not see. And they seemed happy that it was there, confident in it. And that was the thing that I was worried about. It's not them. It's nothing. But the only way that I know to make peace with them is to distance myself, because whatever that power, principality, whatever it is that I couldn't see, that they clearly could, that my dogs could. I don't know what to do with that. And then the person, blurted out that my grandfather had passed away. And in the midst of this conversation as to why I didn't want my phone number given out, I started giving examples of some of those very things, seeing things that I couldn't see, confident in them. Something about, killing. I assume me. And the individual I was on the phone with, when I said, you don't understand. Well, I understand more about this than you think that I do. And maybe I'm assuming, but dear Christian, you have to get this in your head. I'm not talking about walking around paranoid, but there are people in our lives that have known see something else that they take orders from. Maybe that's the part of that sword that Christ said that he came to draw. I don't I don't know what it is. I can't give you. I could tell you story after story, but I don't think it's made that much of an impact. That it just kind of goes over. It's not. It just guard your heart and pray for. I don't want to call them enemies, but there are those that will move out of the way for whatever this is, whatever this thing is that most of us can't see, that we walk past every day, and it's only in certain moments when something in the spirit is heightened that people let you know that it's there and they're talking to it, or that you can sense it. And if we are to pray for our enemy, I haven't even meditated on this. And pray without ceasing. Pray for guidance on these things. Pray for those who spitefully use you, those that are a part of that world. It's not some global elite. There are people that you talk to every day that are exposed to this world. At least in my case, but I doubt I'm the only one. These experiences I've had gave me PTSD, and I dealt with it for a while, as long as I was around family, and then not even that well, and then I moved to my own little house, and things started getting weird. And so, to mitigate the stress, this nerve in my stomach that I couldn't handle, I would use a little bit of beer or wine at first, thinking that, and then it progressively got worse, and I got into this legalistic thing about, well, I'm not drunk, I'm not a drunkard, but I'm using this. It became my comforter, an idol. And every time that nauseous feeling would come up, I would use that. And then, yeah, sometimes overdo it. More than I think I'm lying to myself. I say that I didn't. And as this person told me at 5 o'clock this morning that my grandfather had passed away, I felt that same feeling that I get when I'm alone, that I get when every person around me is moved away, and I don't know, it's just weird, dude. When the confident businessman that has a family right behind me, you know, and doing family stuff and all that, and then he sees me and will not look me in the eye or be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Very, very. It's like something written out of a bad suspense movie where somebody knows something's up and they don't know how to treat you, and they're embarrassed that they're, I don't want to say they're in on it, but it's like they move out of the way for whatever that is. They have a reverence, fear. If you take anything out of this, please pray without ceasing. Pray for God to show you the truth, and pray for those that spitefully use you. I'd appreciate it if you keep me in your prayers and my safety. Things are just weird. God bless. Have a good day.